Imagine, if you will, a world where the words of Romeo, Juliet, Hamlet, and Macbeth never graced our ears. A world devoid of the poetic genius that is William Shakespeare. Now hold that thought, and let's dive into the captivating life of the bard himself. Born in the heart of England in Stratford-upon-Avon, late April 1564, William Shakespeare grew to become perhaps the most influential figure in English literature. Yet his beginnings were humble. The son of a glovemaker, young Shakespeare received a grammar school education before marrying Anne Hathaway at the tender age of 18. But it wasn't until he moved to London in the late 1580s that his star truly began to shine. In the bustling metropolis, he penned classics such as Romeo and Juliet, Macbeth, Hamlet, and Othello. His works, filled with timeless themes of love, betrayal, and ambition, have resonated across centuries, languages, and cultures. But amidst this grandeur and fame, controversy lurks in the shadows. In this scene, we're going to delve into the theories speculating that Shakespeare might have been illiterate. The arguments propose the idea that the bard, despite his humble background, primarily targeted his plays towards a low-class audience. We'll discuss the supporting evidence, such as the scarcity of documented proof of his education, the unadorned simplicity of his attained signature, and his play's wide acceptance among the general population. These factors contribute significantly to the perennial debate over the genuine authorship of Shakespeare's works. This invites another intriguing question. If Shakespeare was indeed linguistically handicapped, who might be the real craftsman behind these timeless tales? Introducing Amelia Bassano, a remarkable Hebrew woman with an enthralling lineage and tale that has led some scholars to conjecture that she may be the authentic author behind Shakespeare's masterpieces. Born in 1569 of Venetian immigrants, Bassano was one of the first women to publish a book of poetry in England. A fascinating individual, Bassano's life and timeline coordinate in a manner that makes this hypothesis captivating. Her background is as intriguing as her accomplishments. Bassano's father, Baptista Bassano, was a court musician, and the family had an exclusive privilege to provide wind music for the Tudor court. She received an education that was unusual for women of her time, and was even a mistress to Henry Carey, 1st Baron Hunsdon, cousin of Queen Elizabeth I. This led to her being financially independent, a rarity for women of her era. Despite the many adversities she faced, including being a single mother and dealing with societal norms that were against women writers, Bassano continued writing, published a volume of poetry titled Salve Deus Rex Judeorum in 1611. In her works, Bassano challenged the idea of male authority over women in the Bible, sparking discussions and debates that still echo in the world of literature today. Her life story, combined with the striking overlaps between her life events and the timelines of Shakespeare's plays, makes the theory of Bassano as the true author behind the Shakespearean works a captivating one. The Dark Lady Players, a New York-based Shakespeare company, certainly think so. Founded by John Hudson, a Shakespeare scholar, they perform religious allegories found in Shakespearean plays, attributing them to Bassano. They believe that her unique perspective and experiences are woven into the fabric of these plays, offering a fresh and thought-provoking interpretation of Shakespeare's works. However, this theory, like any other, is not without its critics. Many scholars argue that the evidence is circumstantial at best, and that the authorship controversy is a product of our modern obsession with conspiracy theories. They point to the wealth of historical records that attest to Shakespeare's authorship, arguing that these doubts are unfounded. But the question remains, who was the true author of the works attributed to Shakespeare? Was it the bard himself, or could it have been Amelia Bassano, the first woman to publish a book of original poetry in English? The answer is not clear-cut, and perhaps it never will be. So delve deep into the life of Shakespeare, the works attributed to him, and the controversy that surrounds his authorship. Read about Amelia Bassano, her life and her works. Follow the breadcrumbs and see where they lead you. Do your own research, form your own opinions, and join the fascinating discussion that continues to captivate scholars and enthusiasts alike. Remember, in the world of literature and history, nothing is ever as simple as it seems. The truth is often much more complex and much more intriguing. So as you delve into this mystery, remember the words of Hamlet. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy.